Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to learn the concept of JDBC. We'll learn what will be the structure of JDBC and how many types of drivers we have and when to use which driver in your Java program. Your JDBC stands for Java Database Connectivity. Uh, it is an application programming interface for a programming language like Java, which defines how a client may access any kind of tabular data, especially with your relational databases. And it's a part of standard Java Standard Edition platform. It's from Oracle Corporation. It acts as a middle layer interface between your Java application and the database. And all these JDBC classes are contained in the package named java.sql, and it helps you to write Java programs that manages the activities like the first activity which it will maintain is the first one is it is going to connect. Uh, it is used for connecting your Java program with your database. First point. And the second one is it sends queries. It is going to send the query. It is going to send the query, and it executes the statements of queries and on the database. And the third point it can do for you is it is going to retrieve the data from your database. I say it is going to retrieve the data from the database. So for these topics or for this content, we are going to take the help of your JDBC. Now if you see the structure of a JDBC, so I say uh, the structure of JDBC. So in this structure we have a JDBC API. We have JDBC API, and with the help of this JDBC API, we are going to connect with the databases. We are going to connect with your databases, and now I can call the first database is like something like Oracle, MySQL, Access. So we are going to interact with your JDBC API with the help of a Java program. I call them as Java programs. I call them as Java programs. So I can name them this one as Java program 1, Java program number 2, and Java program number 3. So if you observe the structure of this JDBC, your Java program is going to interact with your JDBC API, and this in turn your JDBC API is going to interact with the data which exist in your databases like Oracle, MySQL, and your MS Access. Okay, so again, if I dig deeper into this one, your Java program is going to interact with your JDBC API, and your JDBC API is going to in turn create a connection between your databases. So what we need to concentrate is it will be establishing the connection with your databases, and it executes or it is going to take the help of a protocol like TCP/IP protocol is being used for establishing the connection with the databases on your JDBC API. Okay, this API, this API is going to contain some classes. It is going to contain some interfaces, and all the classes and interfaces will be there in my package called java.sql.star. We combine the classes and interfaces which are used for interacting with your databases, and we altogether call them as drivers. So now we introduce a word called driver. So with the help of these drivers, we are going to interact with the databases which are available on your computer or over your network. So we have a word now called as driver. So these JDBC drivers are client-side adapters that converts a request from Java programs to a protocol that a DBMS can understand. And we have four types of drivers, and we name them as type 1, we name them as type 1 driver, called as type 2 driver, type 3 driver, as well as type 4 driver. Now we'll see internally what type 1, type 2, type 3 says, and what will be the structure, and what and where should be used. We use your type 1, type 2, type 3 and 4 drivers. As we said, we have four types of drivers. We call type 1 driver as JDBC ODBC bridge, type 2 driver as native API, type 3 as network protocol driver, and type 4 we call it as a thin driver. Now